Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Tonight we've got an action-packed episode for you. First off, lip service.
Think before you speak.
I just got the last time I told you.
I heard that.
Your mother told me that you told her the secret I told you not to tell me.
You're watching BTV and you're back with more lip service. Now I've got my fantastic panel as ever. We have Nate, Jessica and Craig. Now we have got a problem that actually was delivered in person, this one. Yeah, just moments ago, in fact, just moments ago. This is Gavin. He had a problem with a previous relationship in which there was the partner was from a different cultural background who wasn't willing and able to come out to his family. Created some problems in the relationship. Do you think they should have stuck with it?
It's definitely a tough one because, you know, you do things with other families and stuff, you know, when you get into that partner relationship.
Not yours, because they're miles away.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But, you know, I think sometimes if they will eventually get to that point. Like, I know a friend of mine who was in a similar situation, but the partner's family lived overseas. So they'd been together for quite a few years, and every time they came over to visit, though, they had to pretend they were roommates.
Yes.
You know, which is, you know, it's a bit of an issue, but they've just come out to the family. So that's, you know, I think 5 years later, but they still did it eventually.
Right,
so maybe just stick it out.
Yeah.
Well, if it's worth it, yeah. But what if they never come out? What if they're always going to stay this closeted lifestyle? And I think that does, historically, that's happened a long time, you know.
I knew somebody, they were in a relationship for a very long time. That one half of the relationship was not out at work, and therefore his partner didn't exist as far as his work colleagues.
It's not a holistic experience,
kind of
a holistic
strange,
relationship. If there's some, you know, level of deceit and delusion going on, you know.
He seemed happy with that. Well, that's a bit of a heavy one to start with.
It is, yes.
I mean, let's line it up now. This is probably one, I think, Craig, for you.
Oh, okay, yes.
In fact, I think you called in with this one.
Oh, did I? My own problem.
What do you do if you're obsessed with celebrity?
Oh, celebrity.
You're in a
celebrity.
You want to have a relationship, but the person is absolutely obsessed with celebrity.
You're having a relationship.
Unattainable person.
And
So the
someone
person you're having a relationship with.
is cheating on you with their obsession with a celebrity.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, this has happened to me. Yes, and my previous partner was obsessed with Madonna.
I was going to say, was Madonna involved?
It was Madonna, yes.
I can see the resemblance, actually. Yeah.
I did model myself, I had got a cone bra just for him for his birthday, but I wasn't Madonna.
Not an image I'm enjoying.
No. Oh, it's silly, isn't it?
So how do you deal with that? Do you sort of say, well, look, it's unattainable?
Yes,
or do you say,
it's silly.
maybe give the rule, you know, if you ever did meet her, by all means, you can have a go.
Yeah, well, sure, exactly. But I don't think it's a sexual obsession. In my case, it wasn't a sexual thing. It was just preoccupation.
Okay.
Like, let's focus on our relationship. No. He's focused elsewhere.
Right.
And that happens in many different relationships in different ways. In my case, it was with a celebrity and it was unhealthy obsession, you know.
And what point does it become unhealthy? I mean...
Well... daily preoccupation with that person, you know, trying to email them and I don't know how.
Trying to email them?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, trying to find out, you know, a bit stalkerish, you know.
Right.
I mean, Madonna's in another country, but,
I'm sure
you know, he did try his best.
Right. I'm sure he's not the only one, to be honest.
And to be honest, it did end in tears, so there you go, you know.
Well, it always does.
I just think, you know, it's celebrities, that's what celebrities are for people to obsess over.
But
like, you know, and it's a bit of fun. So, like, and, you know, I like the whole idea of having them on your list. Like, you know, your list of celebrities that you're free to, you know, personally, Pink is on mine.
Hey.
Top of the list?
Well, probably, yeah. And, you know, and, you know, me and my partner have the understanding that that's totally okay.
If she came knocking on the door?
Yes.
Be all right?
It'd be completely fine.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll...
Three-way?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. All right. Now this one came in from Andy, actually. Andy has ends up going on lots of trashy nights out, finds himself in bed with lots of strange people on a regular basis.
Oh.
How do you discreetly leave? What's the appropriate thing to do? Do you just sneak out before they wake up? Have you ever done that thing where you get up and sort of do the hair and brush the teeth and get back into bed?
Doesn't it? I mean, you might want
to... I think if he's discreetly trying to get away.
You don't like them much, do you? You want to get out quick.
It can be hard though, because I tried to leave a situation once and got to the gate, but the gate needed a remote, and I had to climb it, and then I was kind of sitting on the top for a while.
And then it swung open.
And no, it didn't. Bridesmaids. No, it didn't. But I did climb. And that was terrible with a hangover. But, you know, I've heard of people going off, getting a coffee, leaving it at the door. That's kind of nice.
Oh, that is. So they went
They still
away.
do a runner, but they're kind of leaving something.
That's kind of sweet.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Never want to see you again, but there's the coffee.
Yeah.
Thanks for the night, you know. That's,
Yeah.
And I think it changes if you remember their name or not. Because if you don't remember their name, then you definitely want to get out before they're awake. Because then it's that awkward, oh, hi you. You know?
Talking of leaving a gift, this is actually absolutely true. This happened to a friend of mine, who I won't mention her name. You know who you are. Where the leaving present, actually, the next morning when the guy had gone, was a turd.
Whereabouts?
In the bed. Woke up and there was a turd. Do you think that's a...
That's leaving us all speechless.
Was it an accident?
Dirty, dirty, dirty.
I don't know. Probably very drunk. I don't know. Probably forgot where they were.
Turned into a werewolf overnight? Because
I did wee in a wardrobe once. I was so drunk, got confused where I was.
Oh gosh, this is going down the wrong.
It's the end of the afternoon. Do you think that's not really... I don't think she saw him again, by the way.
Yeah, right, sure.
Funny that.
Even you can't see any positive in that one.
No.
It's true, very true, that one. Very true indeed. Now, we have time for one last quick one. Oh, yeah. Oh, it was probably... We shouldn't really rush this one, but we might have to because we're running out of time. This is Beatrice. She's a lesbian in a lesbian relationship and has fallen for a man.
That's tricky,
Well,
isn't
that's not lesbianism anymore then, is it?
Oh, she could still be a lesbian and attracted to a man. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. And why not?
That's going to be a bit tricky, I can imagine, to discuss with the partner, though.
Yeah. Depends what the situation in the relationship really, isn't it, Beatrice?
Doesn't it just take into question identity and roles and all? I don't know. I just find it. Yes.
It's a mess.
Well, it's bisexuality and sexuality is fluid, and we all know that. That's okay,
Yeah.
but
But maybe they're a
interesting,
very
isn't it, you know?
feminine man.
sure,
Sure.
Or maybe they're really manly and, she's just been with a woman for so long that she's kind of craving that difference. I don't know. Could be the case.
So it could just be a phase.
Well, we should never say anything's a phase. Come on.
Maybe he's a
My
Just
dad
a phase,
still
Beatrice.
says.
It's just a phase. On that note, Beatrice, it's just a phase. You'll get over it. We'll say goodnight, and you've been watching Bent TV, and this was Lip Service.
Great advice from our lip service team. See you after the break. Welcome back, Bent TV. Next, Squeal, where they talk car trips.
Y'all need to watch under y'all damn nuts.
Hey, welcome to Squeal. I am Andy McNamara and I am joined by the fabulous Lisa-Skye.
Hi there.
Connor Lingus, Jessie Dean and Tom Foolery.
Hey!
And today we are talking about car trips, especially longer ones. And I'm going to start with a little story. My family, when I was 6, started driving to Queensland every year or two.
Why?
2 days non-stop on the way to the Gold Coast.
Oh, God.
And it was very special. We'd be allowed to have chewing gum for those 2 days because I'm from quite a strict family.
Ooh.
Anyway, one year, the first time we went, I was really mad at my mother for something halfway along the trip. And I decided to write her a letter saying... Dear Mum, not very nice, I know, in these days, but I was going to write, Dear Mum, I think you're a spastic, love Andy. That was my letter.
Were you writing it in the car while glaring at her
So, I was so there were 4 of us in the back seat and my parents in the front. And so I wrote, Dear Mum, I think you're a... And then I thought, God, I don't know how to spell spastic. So I asked my sister, who's the oldest, and she goes, S-P-A. And I go, right. And then she goes... QQVR, and I went, what? And she said, they're silent letters. So I went, okay. And then my brother's going, TTBBCC, and I'm writing it all down. And my other brother's going, MMNNPP. And then at the end they went TIC, and I went, right. And love Andrew. And my mum goes to her and she goes,
Love Andrew.
Dear Mum, I think you're a what? And I knew I'd been cheated immediately.
Families are horrible. You stole my
they?
outcome.
So harsh to me. I was the 4th in 5 years, so I got a lot of that sort of stuff. But anyway, car trips.
Car trips.
They can be horrible.
I hated
Sweaty.
them. Well, because my dad was a pot smoker, so we couldn't go anywhere with planes because where's he going to put his stash? So we had
I got
to...
a few ideas where you could have put it.
Yeah, I have a few ideas now with those car trips. We drove once from Melbourne to Ayers Rock, and my parents yelled at me the whole way because I read, because I was like, I was into the book learning.
How dare you?
I know! And, I mean, having said that, it was Sweet Valley High because, you got to get
that's
those
not
gender
books.
normativities
No.
into you young. But yeah, the whole thing was just from Melbourne to Ayers Rock of my dad smoking pot out the window, which is probably why I don't have a short-term memory now. Me reading them yelling, and we had 2 cassettes. And they were the best of the Eagles.
Hate the Eagles.
Oxymoron. And also Julio Iglesias duets. And he did a duet with Willie Nelson.
Lisa, we know why you are the way you are.
My brother and I hid both tapes after it. We're like, whoa. God,
Thrown out the window.
Yeah,
Family.
cassette. We had one cassette tape, and it had all the ones like "If You're Happy, You Know It," and like all those
Not
nursery
much
rhymes
fun
and stuff.
when you're 22.
Yeah, no, like it's fine because we got it when we were 3, but by the time I was 10 and we were still playing the same cassette when we went to visit my grandma, I was like, Mum, isn't it maybe time that we get some more music? and then
time we moved on.
my friend at school asked if I listened to the radio, and I was like, what is this? And she was like, what do you mean, what is this? Do you not listen to the radio? I was like, I don't
Radio?
understand. I didn't know what a radio was.
Oh my God.
She took me in her mum's car, they played the radio, and I was like, my mind just blew. I don't know if our car had the radio or not. I don't think it did, but I didn't
I think
understand
your parents said it.
where all this music came from, and it wasn't in a little
We listened to
box.
the Simpsons CD.
Oh, Sing
Wow.
the Blues. The Simpsons Sing the Blues, yeah.
With
that-
songs or with...
Like all the songs that are on the
Oh, okay,
Simpsons
that is
episode.
good.
You must be young, I think.
There was back in, I think, 1989, 1990,
Would have
when
been
the
that
Simpsons were
general,
still
yeah.
trying
say
to
again.
define themselves. They had this, all this awful merchandise, and Do the Bartman was a thing. Like, you play that to kids
Actually, that
now,
would-
this CD, and they'd be mortified because they're like, no, the Simpsons are cool and fun.
No, it's awesome.
That would
You
wear
play
a
it
bit.
now. It's pretty. Because all the songs are from the episodes, and they're all episodes that come back. Like, who needs the quickie mark?
Okay, no, this is definitely a different CD then. Because Sing
Yeah.
the Blues was like first series.
Yeah, I don't think.
And it
no.
was-
Tragic.
If it was first series, it would have been early 90s, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like I said, it was about
Or 80s
89,
or
90
something.
that it was released.
In '89, we drove around America with a U2 tape.
Which one?
Rattle and Hum, and it was good, and it was about lots of places we were visiting.
Amazing.
It was good.
Good.
In my car trips of my childhood, I remember some Jimmy Cliff and a bit of Bob Marley. So I'm definitely showing my age. I suspect.
and your pot-smoking tendencies.
And my pot-smoking parents.
Yeah, our dog was
Yeah.
called Kaya because of a Bob Marley song, because Kaya is, Bob Marley language for pot. So that was my German Shepherd's name.
Nice.
Here,
My dog's name was Shag. Yeah.
Oh, that's even,
Yeah.
stoned up
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
My dog's Fang.
Thanks. Okay.
Sally and Max.
They're very normal. Hey, did you see there's a woman caught recently on her way to a big date, and she was getting changed in the car, and she was going to do her makeup in the car, and it was a very big date, and so she decided to do her own bikini wax in the car.
In the car.
And she did a rip and then spun out of control and caused like a 10
While
car
she was
pileup.
driving.
I thought you meant like pulled over.
No.
Yeah, this is a great
It was a
idea.
big day.
Wait
She
one
was-
second.
she was
Okay,
probably-
just gonna
probably-
change some lanes.
I mean, that's alpha as if you can actually handle it. Like,
She was probably texting
That
too.
is
I'd like to see
Fam.
this, lady. I'd like to see this in action. That'd be good.
Maybe you could steer with your knee and then pull the skin on one and then rip with the other.
And you can have the window open and throw it out the window.
hell yeah.
Instant
Or
done.
use it as one of those, like, you know how my dad in the 70s, again, had like a garter hanging from his rear view because he had to. And you could just
Had a
have your
what?
pubes.
Oh.
Garter.
Because his stash of pot was
Oh,
tied
just
on.
because that's like what dudes
Sexy.
did. Can of Brute deodorant lying in the back, some pot in his
Brute.
tail lights, some bottles of Southern Comfort behind one.
You need to write a
Southern
book about him.
I
Southern
have a
Comfort was
show about it,
like-
Bunny and Mad Dog Get High.
Have you made those names up?
No,
Oh.
that's actually people they knew.
Oh.
Yeah, the 70s was all about nicknames.
Wow, special ones.
Big cars with garter
about
belts.
nicknames as well.
I want someone's pubes on my rear view now.
I could give you some now if you like.
Do it.
Pretty sure.
We should wax while interviewing.
I didn't see that coming.
Waxing is only alpha if you maintain eye contact while you're doing it yourself. Just someone. Maybe a loved one, just like, how's this? Yeah, didn't hurt.
I like that.
When I go get a wax, I go get wax. I do not do it myself. I don't get a friend to do it.
I could do it for you.
That's okay. Like you sit there, I'm just like looking up and we're just having like awkward conversation, just like, yep, this is great.
Wow.
So just got a couple of shows tonight. It's horrid.
See, I have a love like epilady me because it's just easier. And also, epilady.
But then, afterwards I'm just like, okay.
Do you just spend the entire time wanking after a wax?
Yes.
That's a thing.
It's a thing.
Because you've got to put moisturiser there and your hands like while you're down there.
You may as well, yeah.
What?
I think on that thought, we might say it's been fun. Good evening. See you next time on Squeal.
BTV, thank you for watching. See you after this break. Welcome back. Next, we've got word on the street about New Year's resolutions.
What New Year's resolutions did you have, if any, and have you broken them?
Quit smoking and become a bit more fit. I've broken a couple of times, but hopefully soon I will break that habit. So
definitely a lot more fitter and be who I am. Thank you.
Yeah, I made it to be a lot more fitter and be myself more and to quit smoking, but I've already slipped up on the smoking, so...
Yeah, quite the same. Just be myself.
Oh, that's an ongoing battle. My New Year's resolution was a bit too, I think it was a bit ambitious, but it was to be positive about myself. I'm very good at being positive about other people, but I want to really focus on, being easy on myself this year.
None. I haven't made any, didn't break any.
I didn't come up with any resolutions this year or last year, so nothing on that one.
Cigarettes.
Have you set off?
Today's my birthday, so that's the end day. Today is it.
None. I haven't said any this year. I try not to make many because I was afraid I would break them, but just focus on a healthy lifestyle.
I resolved not to make resolutions.
I made 3 New Year's resolutions, and so far I'm on track for all of them, so I haven't broken any of them yet. But it's still very early in the year, so...
Do you want to tell us what they are?
What they are was to get... No, I'm actually going to leave them because they're not maybe TV appropriate, but that's okay.
Mostly to get fitter. I'm thinking about running a half marathon this year, and I've been keeping that up.
I think one of my New Year's resolutions was to stay on my feet, and I've already broken my tailbone, so no.
I've been good so far. Yep. My resolution is to lose 10 kilos, and I think almost halfway there, so doing well.
I haven't broken any yet. It was just to go to the gym 4 times a week, so it's pretty good. Stuck with it.
Actually, I have to still think about it. I'm gonna make for 2015. I have my resolution is make resolution for 2015.
Just not drink as much. Don't go out and party.
You broke it, I think.
Yeah, I know, I did.
Yeah, I'm going to put this one right out there. Yep. My New Year's resolution was to live my dreams, and I've actually started by coming out to Australia and starting with this one, and who knows where it's going to take me.
I didn't make any, so therefore I haven't broken any.
Oh, none. It's all crap. Yeah, just live life one day at a time. Live it to the best and the fullest.
I only had one, and that was to only do what was really, really okay for me.
I don't make any resolutions. I do what I want to do. Yeah, I'm the same. I don't make resolutions because I just keep going from day to day. And that's it.
I didn't make any at all because I always break them.
All of them, and not to eat as much chocolate, which I broke on January the 2nd, so...
I don't do them anymore because I just break them.
What New Year's resolutions did you have, and which have you broken?
Didn't make any.
Wow, I can't remember one, sorry.
I made none. I made none.
Yeah, that's standard, getting fit, less alcohol. Yeah, sort of getting there.
Yeah, quit smoking, get fit, drink less. Haven't done any of them.
Doesn't sound
Fail.
None have been broken so far, so far so good.
Well, my main one was to be more fit, and so far it's going good. And also to be even more gay. Yes.
My New Year's resolution was to get more physically functional, because various body parts are not acting like I was a 16-year-old, but more like a 60-year-old.
Yes. I tried to give up coffee and alcohol, and I lasted 3 days.
I tried to give up sugar. I lasted about 30 seconds.
What New Year's resolutions did you have, and have you broken them?
I did. I always break them, so I didn't make any. I was very boring. But
New Year's resolution was to eat healthily. I'm doing pretty well.
I had that one as well, and I haven't been doing very well with that. So, and a handful of other ones as well. So, yeah, I have broke all of them. So,
I didn't really make any New Year's resolutions. I wish I did. I suppose that's mine. I can't say I had.
I decided to have more sex, and we've been doing a lot of that, so that's really good. Yeah.
What New Year's resolutions did you have, and which have you broken?
Gave up making New Year's resolutions long ago. Yep, no, don't even worry about it.
I don't have any. I try very hard not to have a New Year's resolution. The exact reason is that I'll break them.
Mine was to do mindfulness every day, at least for 5 minutes, and so far I've been doing well.
I am trying to do 30 minutes on my little exercise bike every morning, and I've done it so far. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, I've broken them already. Pay off my personal loan so I can go travelling again, and I'm waiting for payday.
I made no New Year's resolutions because I always break them, so I thought I'd save myself the hassle. I'm the same, I didn't do any either.
What New Year's resolutions did you have, and have you broken them?
Oh, no, I've kept mine. I've given up New Year's resolutions for New Year.
I actually didn't have any, so no, I've got none to break.
My New Year's resolution, just one, is to go to the gym regularly, and I've managed to keep that for the last 10 days, so we'll see how we go for the rest of the year.
Go swimming every day, and yes, I broke it on New Year's Day. But I'm going to try.
It's only 2 weeks in. Mine was to find a new job, and so I'm still working at it. If anyone has a job out there, hello.
I didn't know this was going to get personal. I'm resolving to get a bit fitter, and I am a cyclist, and so far so good.
Yes, and I want to be fitter also, but just to try to better things. Yes.
Already, yes, broke it. Eat healthy. Yep, out the window.
Same, eat healthy and out the window already.
Yeah, it's obviously showing too.
I had more fun, definitely more fun this year, and I'm having more fun.
My resolution was to not tie myself down by specifics and just to go with the flow.
Every one of them. I broke every one of them within 24 hours.
What resolutions have you had, and have you broken them?
Well, we want to do more events and things like that, and party more, so and get out a bit more into the community. So.
Oh, I broke them within minutes. It was to be good.
I'm surprised you lasted minutes, really.
That's our episode for tonight. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, you can visit our website, follow us on Twitter and YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Thank you for watching.